Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everyone? We are live with your WWE NXT 2023 Stand and Deliver live post show recap here on the Around the Point Network. Happy WrestleMania Saturday to you all, of course. I know a lot of you are getting excited for a couple more hours until night one of WrestleMania, but here we are with the recap of everything that was NXT Stand and Deliver 2023 that just went down live from the Crypto.com arena. But in our hearts, it's still the Staples Center. And I hope all of you are having a good day. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through your entire social media platforms. I am Steve. What is going on, everyone? And I am not alone here. We're joined by the gang. Walter, what's going on, man?
What's up? I'm ready to review and prepare for WrestleMania night. Oh no, Frozen
Dang.
Steve.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was going to introduce me. Hello, everybody. But I'm doing great, and Stand Deliver was really good, really good. A few things that I didn't like, but it was a good show all in all.
Indeed, it was.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're there. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I here really? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
just
we can
stepped
hear you, but
down.
we can't see
Yeah,
you.
No, you
can't
can't.
see you.
It's
That's all.
frozen.
I mean, we can still hear you at least.
Yeah. So you can still talk while you get your camera
Hey,
situated.
what were we gonna say? Overall thoughts of the show? Whatever. I don't know what he's doing,
Oh man.
but I
Yeah.
guess
Well, yeah. What is your overall thoughts, Walter, of the show?
Overall thoughts of the show, I thought it was pretty enjoyable watch. I like these shows because they're easy, like they're not long shows, and they shouldn't be. It's NXT, and I
Hmm.
thought I enjoyed it. Yeah, I can't say I can't complain. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah. I mean, same. I mean, I would have liked one of the matches to not be on a pre-show because they haven't done pre-show
Yeah, no.
matches in forever. And I was, anticipating somebody's in-ring debut, who became
Ooh,
my 15th wife. um, uh, yeah, kind of disappointed in that. But other than that, it was overall good show. Overall good show. Hopefully everybody got out of there safe and are making their way to SoFi without any trouble, which is not gonna be easy, but it is.
gonna be brutal.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Well,
brutal.
he put this back up.
I guess I'm not
Why?
gonna. I'm gonna take that off.
Yeah, don't put that back up. We're talking. Come
Yeah,
on, man. Be
yeah, we're
respectful,
still we're
Steve.
still talking. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, like you
Um.
said, I hope the crowd, it's not, I mean, it's not going to be an easy breeze to get to the stadium. Hopefully, it's a little, smooth process here. Damn, we just
Oh,
went
you got to
on and on.
clock in from the
We got stuck in
phone.
front of
Here we go. Here we go.
No.
Here we go, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, my computer's acting very, very weird right now. It's
Oh, man,
annoying, but
of course, for this day.
so here we
I
are.
got you on the match card. I got you on the match card.
I appreciate that. I appreciate. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we were just giving our overall thoughts of the show. So if you want to
I
share
thought.
that, yeah.
I thought overall the show, it wasn't bad. I always feel like these stand and deliver shows. Well, for me, they're still takeovers, right? Um, I'm still accustomed to takeovers. I'm sorry. They always tend to be one of those like best shows of the weekend.
Hmm.
Now I'm not comparing this to a takeover by no means at all,
No,
but
those things were different.
Yeah.
those things hit different. Yes, I thought overall it was a very, very good show.
Hmm.
It to my surprise though, I felt like it went a little long, considering you got fans that are in that building who got to make a trip now to SoFi Stadium. And from when we were told from people that live in LA, it's traffic out there.
Hmm.
It's traffic and factor in, SoFi from Staples Center. It's not like it's there around the corner. No, you're taking a
It's a
drive.
30-minute drive. It's a 30-minute drive, and right now it's hectic from Staples to about, I want to say,
The
almost
cryptocurrency.
there. Like, yeah, from Staples all the way to SoFi. Like, before you approach SoFi, that's when it's going to clear up. But right around the downtown area of LA, it's bad traffic wise.
Yeah, I heard. But again, I thought overall it was a good show. Very good show from
Yeah.
NXT.
So, well, let's go to people in the chat right now. Got Brandon Brown says, "Random thought. I want some Steve's beans heavy on the paws. That'd be looking good AF." You got a customer if you make a
Yes,
storefront.
at least you got the pause in because that was a little
fucking go.
sus there. But he said pause. He said pause.
What's up, Sleeping
What's
Angels? What's
up?
up, Dolores? Sleeping Angels said, but the show actually reminded me of NXT Takeover show a lot of it good and not too much bad. Right.
Right, absolutely. So,
all right, let's get into that first match. We missed the pre-show.
Yeah, we did. I was going to get to that.
Yeah.
But
we missed the pre-show.
But I saw the ending. The dude cuts in, looked like he was going to turn, and then he ended up not turning. It's a nice little, I guess, event, segment, or whatever you want to call that, happening.
Yeah.
Whatever. Chase U wins, I guess.
Did anybody see how Ava Raine performed in the ring? Like,
I did not.
That's what I want to know, actually. I might watch it once we get off.
Yeah.
And if any of us go to Romeo and the guys at True Hill Heat on their Twitch for more Romeo Mania, I might watch that match while watching some WrestleMania matches.
Fair enough. Let's get on to the first official match of the night. Big Mike.
All right, so the first match was the ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship. It is champion Roxanne Perez, Judy Dolan, Lara Valkyrie, or Valkyria or something like that.
Valkyria.
Laura Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Zoe Stark, and Indy Hartwell. This match went a total of 17 minutes and 2 seconds. Walter, what did you think about the match?
I thought it was, I won't say bad. I just had some sloppy moments. You know, it's kind of hard to do a ladder match for people who don't do these matches. But I thought it was okay for what it was. It was a solid way to open the show. You needed something like this. I thought it was fine. You know, there was some cool spots, but it wasn't anything crazy for me. It didn't do it for me. But the winner, it was out of nowhere. You know, it was a nice touch. Dexter Loomis coming back, helping out Indy. It's nice. It was a nice surprise. I'll let that slide. Tiffany Stratton will get her time eventually. But yeah, I had a feeling we get a new champ anyway. But that was a nice surprise. I'll give them that.
Yeah, Steve, what about you?
I thought overall, you know, first of all, my pick was, I was off of my pick. I was off. I had
a lot of people were.
We were all off.
We were all off.
You know, there gonna be some folks out there that will say, "Oh, I had Indy Hartwell winning since the beginning." Y'all lying to yourselves. You're lying. Don't lie to yourself. We want to hear that. I thought overall, you know, it was a very good opener to kick off the show. Get this out of the way. I don't mean that in a negative way either. You got to understand, you know, all of us going into the show, I think we all said they're going to speed up the show because, again, we got to get folks into fucking SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, some jobber entrances. That's right.
And I thought the pacing of this match was very good. Just like everyone else, we're shocked by the winner, Indy Hartwell, getting the win. And I do think, just like everyone else, it is going to be a short run. It has to be a short run.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Battleground, she's done against Stephanie Stratton.
Yeah. Hold on.
Respectfully.
Yeah, but I thought the match was decent. I came in about 10 minutes in because I ran a small errand before I got on the stream. Of course, my pick didn't win. I picked Tiffany Stratton. The match itself was okay. I thought it was some small hokiness on the women grabbing the championship every time they went to achieve greatness.
That annoyed me a bit. Yeah, like it looked
Yeah,
like
and you could tell
they
by
just
the crowd too.
because the women weren't ready. Like it was like they were just looking at it, pretending to struggle, and it just didn't come
Yeah,
out
the
right.
the worst one was Tiffany Stratton. She moved the ladder over and then moved it back over and then climbed it. She was like I want to say like 7 inches away from it, and she went to go get it up. I forget who interrupted her, but I think it was Valkyria that interrupted her and sent her going over. And that's when that spot happened where nobody caught her on the outside.
Oh, that was
She
bad.
Yeah,
basically did a
That
swan.
was bad.
She did a
Yeah,
that
swan
looked
time,
brutal. That shit looked brutal
and
as hell.
nobody
yeah.
caught
No one
her.
caught her. No.
But yeah, good on Indy Hartwell. It's Luma season like always. Index
Season.
wins again. Love wins always, and it was a trend that kept on going throughout the night. Let's go to the comments here. Sleeping Angels, LMAO, back-to-back good matches. You can't complain. You can
Ooh,
tell she's still green. I think he's talking
No,
about Indy Hartwell or
Ava
maybe Tiffany
Ava Rain.
Stratton.
Tiffany
No,
probably
I
Oh,
Tiffany.
think
Ava
Ava.
Rain.
Oh,
I think
Ava
Ava
Rain.
Rain.
Oh,
Peep that
probably.
Ava Rain.
timing.
I'm
Peep
pretty.
peep
Yeah,
the time of that comment. So you just gotta,
401.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. It's 401.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I heard Caden's favorite is Yes Boys.
Probably.
respectfully,
No, no.
respectfully.
It
Second
says,
favorite. He
what's
loves
up,
Osceola
Safet?
though.
Going on
He
Safet.
says, "Hey, Big Mike, did you tell Steve that what Carmelo was wearing last night at the
He
Hall of
saw it,
Fame?"
right?
Oh yeah, did you see it? Did you see that?
I saw pictures of it. Yes, it
Yeah.
looked nice. It
Oh
Nice.
my
looked
gosh,
Just
she moved. She
nice.
moved them stars, man. She would
Yeah.
have had everybody gushing.
nah. You know what the best outfit of the Hall of Fame? Caleb Braxton,
Like,
yo.
oh yeah.
Caleb
You saw
Braxton had
me
a good
stare
one.
at the whole
Yeah,
time. It's because she was in the middle. That's why. So
She
she's
had she was
Kathy Kelly had a good one
Kathy
too.
Kelly had a great one. The leg showing for
Yeah,
Stacy Keebler. You know.
yeah,
yes, she
yeah.
always
Stacey
on time.
Keebler had a good one too.
Stacy Keebler had a
Tori
great one.
Wilson had a
Tori.
good.
Oh
All the
man, they
women. I think
all of them, all the
all the
women.
women
Angie
did
Mysterio
their
had a good
thing.
outfit too. Angie
I
Mysterio.
won't touch that. You know, I'm not gonna touch that one
Man,
because out
That's
of
a man's
respect,
wife. Huh.
respect, man, respect. Come
Respectfully.
on, that's a Thea right there.
Respectfully.
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 All right, moving on to the next match. We got a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It was Gallus, the champions, going up against the Creed brothers, going up against the family. Um, Steve, what did you think about this match? And also, this match was 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Huh?
Yo, it hit the under. Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think
Mm,
like they went to full capacity of what they could have probably done.
mm,
Um, this could have easily been on TV on the weekly show, in my
mm,
opinion. That is right.
mm,
There was that
mm,
moment in the match where they're on the apron, well, they're on the
mm,
outside, right? And
mm.
I think it was Julius Creed, or it had to be Julius, right? Or Brutus.
No, it was Brutus.
Yeah,
You talking about that tower? You talking
Yeah,
about
and
that?
Brutus went like that.
that
Yeah, he
double
tried to do
cow
his Brutus
Yeah,
bomb, and
but he
missed
missed.
he
completely.
totally missed.
He
No,
just
but
tapped.
there's
Little
no,
tap.
but there's one of them where I think it was Stacks who was still grabbing onto the rope. Like, nah, bro, I'm
Mm,
not gonna fucking let go of this shit because, and they all just fell. So it looked it looked sloppy as shit. Um, I think and again, I wasn't surprised. I mean, again, I had that pick wrong too. I was going to go with the Creed brothers to win, and we were wrong. We had the return of
yeah.
Joe Kofi, Coffee, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh come on, man! Not this
Oh,
again. Whatever the fuck
come
name is.
on,
Joe
Joe
Coffee,
Coffee.
Oh,
Joe
coffee, man.
Coffee,
Or whatever the fuck his name is.
respectfully.
Walter, what'd you think of the match?
I agree with Steve. It was just there. I mean, it did feel rushed. Just kind of
Mm,
sucks because I bet this could have been a good match elsewhere. But I had the Creeds winning too. I mean, I don't mind Gallus winning, but yeah, I expected a little more from I guess there are 6 men.
Yeah, I agree. I
Pause.
agree.
All right.
I agree. What's going on?
My computer should be working again, so I'm gonna come back in just a second. All right.
All right,
Let me
yeah, you
see.
don't gotta announce it. You can just do it. All right, but yeah, so the match itself, I thought it was okay as well. You would have thought, yeah, with these three teams, it would have been more, you know, like more action packed, more thought out. But hey, with the return of Joe
Back.
Coffey, they wanted to mix that in
Back.
with Gallus, and and that just makes them stronger, I guess. You know, now they're gonna add him to the bar scenes, and they should honestly think about going to AA because they drink too much.
Nah, you know
They drink
what?
entirely too much.
You should definitely put Joe Coffey in the North American title picture. Coming out of all this, I think him in the North American title run in that scene.
Hmm.
I'll
Good
be
addition.
fine.
Good addition, considering what happened tonight today in that match as well. But yeah, man, what a shame, right? I had the Creed brothers winning.
I
I
mean,
think
I'm
all
glad
of
they
us.
didn't win with that type of match. I think they should have won that match.
Wait. You think they're moving to Monday nights, Friday nights?
Maybe, but I'm saying like for them to win, it should be a better match, maybe a
Yeah,
bigger moment. But
I
it's
agree. I
fine.
agree.
Let's move on. Anywho,
What else happened here,
Yeah.
Mike?
Anywho,
any
then we got to the fatal five-way match for the NXT North African American Championship, with champion Wesley going up against Axiom. Dragon Lee was making his NXT debut. Ilya Dragunov, JD Mick don't Google me. This match went 19 minutes and 17 seconds. What did you think of Dragon Lee's entrance, Walter?
oh man, match it was crazy. Like the slow mo, and then obviously the graphics of the entrance. I didn't really hear the music that much. I was
Yeah,
more
me
amazed
neither.
by how the entrance was. They really made him
Hmm.
like a big deal, and it seemed like, oh, he's gonna win the match and stuff. But I knew, like, I think you saved that later down the road. But yeah, he seemed
Yeah.
like a big deal.
Steve, what did you think?
Chef's kiss, yeah. Chef's
Chef's
kiss.
kiss. All right.
Fucking beautiful.
Uh, Steve, what did you think about the match?
Oh, all over the place, man. A giant train wreck. And I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a good way.
Hmm.
All right. And I'll be honest here too. My pick here was not I had the wrong pick here as well. I literally thought going into this match,
I think everyone, a lot of people did.
Dragon Lee was gonna walk out the new North American champion. Now that would have been back to North American championship, right? Um,
Hmm.
but it didn't happen. Did not happen at all. I thought Ilya Dragunov had a good showing in this match. I thought
Hmm.
Axiom did the damn thing too. Um, I enjoyed the exchange between Ilya and JD.
Hmm.
Very good back and forth. You can tell their shit's not done anytime
Hmm.
soon. But for Wesley, I just feel like he should have won tonight.
He did.
Because my thing, no, yeah, he won the respect and the attention of everyone all you want, right? Won the fans over who probably never seen him before. But my thing is with him now, where does he go from here? What now?
I think you can still do singles matches between everybody that was
Yeah,
in this
I
match.
think Dragon Lee will win it from him at the next pay per view.
Yeah,
That's probably what's gonna
at
happen.
Battleground.
Walter. We gotta watch that one, Walter. We gotta watch that one too.
How are we gonna watch that one? What, playback?
Play
You gonna watch
back,
it on your
yeah.
phone?
Watch on the plane back on the
Hmm.
plane back.
Yeah, but that match,
But
yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. Walter, go ahead.
Huh? Oh yeah, like the match
Yeah.
itself, like that's definitely one of the matches of the night, if not the match of the night. It depends how you rate the other match we're gonna talk about after. I thought all these men performed well. Actually, everyone did their thing. Giant Lee looked good for him. This is debut, I guess. So
Mhm.
He did his thing. I guess it made sense for Wesley to actually win because if you think about it, Axiom was not going to win, and I guess JD and Ilya got their feud going, and Dragon Lee, I think you saved that for like a one-on-one matchup. So I guess it did make sense for Wesley to win, but I get it. People want something different, but we'll wait a bit.
Yeah, I thought the match was really good too as well. I did not like the person who won because I wanted Dragon Lee to win.
I think
I felt
everyone
like
did.
it was
Love
time for
one.
Wesley to drop the title, but I guess there's more story to tell, more cockiness for him to reach. Somebody needs to hand him a big piece of humble pie. Um, and I thought one of the spots in the match there was, I believe, who was it? It was Axiom super kicked. It was it Wes Lee that went for he was like in midair on a somersault and
Did
he
the,
super
the,
kicked him.
did the Adam Cole Ricochet spot from Takeover?
Yeah, basically. But it was beautiful. It was well done. Well done. Well done.
Yes.
No, a lot of good
Yeah,
spots.
it was
Yeah.
yeah, well done. But I did not like the winner in that.
I don't think anyone did.
But let's move. Oh, no, go ahead, Steve.
Let's read some comments real quick here.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. We have Safet here. Safet writes here. Liv Morgan got the Pamela Anderson look. Okay. I think the ladder match took the crowd out of this match.
Could be,
I mean,
guess.
it was 10 o'clock in the a.m. on the West
Yeah, you
Coast.
got keep that in
Everybody
mind.
didn't have their bacon, eggs, and orange juice. Huh?
You know, they didn't have their big brunch.
I guess they're talking about the tag match, how it was silent. I don't know.
Not the
I
ladder
mean,
match.
still, that was at 10:30.
The Rock,
Yeah.
the Rock is near SoFi
Near
Stadium. I mean, I'm sure he has residency.
Hey man,
He has residency.
you know.
Maybe he's gonna make a little stop and pay respect to the tribal chief, right, Mike?
Yeah,
He
makes sense.
he better pay respects, huh? You know.
Ray Walter,
But he can show up to Rams games, but he can't show up to the company that made him. Come on, man.
He won't. I don't think he's showing up, but if he does, you know what the next feud
we
is
got
for
a whole
40.
day. We got a whole
Mania
day to
40,
figure out if he's gonna show up.
right?
I know. So
2 days.
2 days.
Anywho,
All right, let's move on. Yeah. Anywho, let's move on. So we have the unsanctioned match between Johnny Gargano. I'm not calling him Yanni. He proved himself today. Going up against Grayson Waller. This match was 18 minutes and 12 seconds. I thought this match was really, really good. This was my match of the night. It was action-packed. It told a story. Candice LeRae got involved. Grayson Waller had a great showing. Booker T got laid out. It was great. Saying all that crap, calling Wesley Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Exactly.
Fly like a butterfly.
Do it again. Do it again.
Bruh. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I can't believe you said that.
Terrible, terrible stuff. But yeah, I thought this match was really, really good. Walter,
my only thing is, who told him who literally told him in his ear, hey, refer to Wesley as Muhammad Ali?
Probably Shawn Michaels.
He either had to have been Shawn Michaels or
probably
somebody. I don't know. I don't know, man. That was dumb. But Walter, what did you think about the match? Huh?
Yeah, I agree. Booker did deserve that bump. But the match itself, yeah, I think this is my match tonight. Yeah, the 5-way was good, but I think this one obviously had more story, and the match itself was good. Like the stipulation made sense. They actually fought like it's an unsanctioned match, so it felt like it was personal, and I think that's what made it so good. And yeah. Johnny was not Yanni here. He woke up. He woke up for this match, and this NXT
this was a game, Johnny Gargano.
The one we're used to seeing back in the old takeovers. We need more of that. I know main roster's different, but maybe we'll get that after. Maybe after Mania, there's a little hope, you know. he won't be Yanni. But we'll see how that plays out. In terms of this though, I think it played great. Obviously, I guess we had to see it coming. Lorray getting involved. It made sense. But Grayson, he proved himself out there. Even with this loss, it's not gonna hurt him. He proved that he's gonna hang. And Johnny needed this win. I feel like this guy was straight up losing the main roster. You can't be losing here. So it made. I
Cold as
think both.
ice.
Yeah, exactly. So both came out great. I know a lot of people don't watch NXT like that, but I think it's still a good one for Johnny Gargano, and hopefully, bring some momentum after Mania. That's all you can hope. Yeah, great match.
Yeah. Steve, what did you think?
I thought Johnny Gargano gave Grayson Waller the best match of his career right now. He made Grayson Waller look like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Should the day ever come that Grayson Waller ever gets into the WWE Hall of Fame, should the day ever come, he needs to thank Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I think that's fair.
This was Takeover Gargano here. This was Johnny Takeover tonight. That's what. Oh, I'm sorry. This afternoon, this morning. This was Johnny Takeover, right?
Yes.
The Johnny we all knew and loved to watch back in the day. I remember many years ago, people were saying, "Oh man, they're gonna ruin him on the main roster," right? All these thoughts that were going to everyone's head, and now we're seeing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cold as ice. I'm like all of you right now. I hope that this can be some resurgence for him. But you can tell that he was happy being there. He was having fun. That being Johnny, and again for Grayson Waller, he showed that you can hang with arguably one of the GOATs of NXT. So even in defeat, this loss did more for him than had he won.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't take that away from both of those guys.
Right. So I'm gonna extend another question to you guys. Where do you see Grayson Waller going next? So I'm gonna start with Steve.
That man taking 2 weeks off, man. That man needs to recover.
Well, yeah, but after that, where do you see him going?
Well, he's not going to feud for the NXT title because I don't know what the fuck is Carmelo Hayes. Right? I have no idea. Right? No one really knows right now. Right? I would say North American title scene, but I think honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. He is above this crop of NXT right now. He's above it.
Yeah.
If there is ever a time for a call up to be officially, or if I'm to predict a call up by the end of this week, by the end of this weekend, one of them is going to be Grayson Waller. I predict Grayson Waller will make his way up to the main roster. It may not be right away, but it'll be. Is officially we're in the works.
Yeah, Walter. What about you?
I'm a side with Steve. If like I think if he does stay in NXT, well, he's gonna take a few weeks off. But if he does stay with NXT, I think he'll feud with. I know I said Dragon League will feud Wesley. Maybe Dragon League will down the road could be get a title feud. But if he does, Waller gets a feud, I think he'll feud with Wesley and he'll take the title away. Maybe that's why Wesley retained. Maybe Waller's next in line to get that title. If he's not doing that and he's still in NXT, I feel like what's he gonna do? Yeah, you got to call him up to the main roster. I mean, and be on SmackDown so you don't be with Johnny Gargano and keep that going like right away. But it's either that a call up or he's gonna feud probably for the North American title.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna agree with Steve as well. I think I'm gonna agree with Steve to an extent. I think he is gonna take 2 weeks off, but I think that he's gonna get immediately called up. I think he's done with NXT. I think he's gonna be moved to SmackDown.
Yeah,
he's gonna be moved to SmackDown. I think him and his because you don't want him on the same brand as Johnny Gargano again, and then that can be a habit of them rehashing the feud on the main roster and it'll be lackluster. So I think he should have a clean slate on a brand new brand on SmackDown.
I can see that. I can see any of these options happening. Yeah.
Yeah. let's move on to the next match. We have the tag team match for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. It was Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Fallon Henley and Kiana James, that Nubian goddess, with Brooks Jensen and Josh
You can hear me,
Briggs
right?
in their
You can hear me,
corner.
right? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
No,
can hear you.
it's a camera's
Yeah,
acting very funny right now. I don't know why. It's
yeah. I
just
can see it, but it's not major. It's not major. We'll let you know when it's a major problem.
all right, cool.
This match was 8 minutes and 41 seconds. I'm gonna go and get my thoughts out the way. I thought this match was there. It wasn't really much to it. It was a little clunky. It's the weakest match on the card, at least the main card. Um, a lot of miscues with that nature. Did like looking at Isla Dawn the whole match. She was doing a lot of things for us on the watch along. Um, but they ended up winning the tag team championships. Yeah, they ended up winning the tag team championships. So we got new tag team champions for the women. Walter, what did you think about the match?
Yeah, I agree. It was just a dare match, a filler match, so people could use the bathroom before the main event. It makes sense. I mean, I think that was expected once we saw the match announced on the card. So
Hmm.
they tried. At least they did something. I know there's a storyline going on with what's her name again? Henley and Kiana James and all those people.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's just so it made sense for them to lose so they could continue whatever storyline they got there. And clearly they have some potential with this new scary tag team of Alba Fire and what's the Isla Dawn?
Isla
Both of
Dawn,
them.
yeah,
Yeah, so both of them. I'm intrigued. We'll see how they work as tag champs, but yeah, otherwise it was just whatever.
yeah. Steve,
Brooke Jensen had one job, man. He
yeah.
had one job, man. He had one fucking job, and he couldn't do what was right, yo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, all right. If that's the final thoughts of that match, let's move on to the main event.
Everyone knew going in this was gonna happen anyway. Like,
What?
this could have been safe for TV. This had no business being on.
It's just a filler. It's just
I
filler
wouldn't
to
go that
get
far. It's
everyone
filler.
to
You
get on the
need pay per view filler. Huh?
yeah, and
Oh,
they
PLE
wanted
filler.
them to be on the card, so they're tag champs. If that
Yes.
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
that means.
yeah. Whatever that means. But we had the NXT Championship match with champion Braun Breaker defending his title up against Carmelo Hayes, with Trick Williams in his corner. Um, this match lasted 16 minutes and 10 seconds. It hit the under if you watch along. Um, uh, I thought Carmelo's entrance was great, and I thought Braun's entrance was great. Um, Steve, what did you think about Braun's entrance and Carmelo's entrance? Huh?
Thought it was fucking amazing. I thought Carmelo's entrance was amazing. I thought
Mm-hmm.
everything about it was great. Again, you're in Staples Center, right? You're in the home that Kobe made famous for so many years. Rest in peace to one of the greats. Um, he had his name in Laker logo.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get any better than that,
Yeah.
right? Braun, just there, honestly. Something about dog, unleashed or whatever the hell it was.
He got that dog in him.
Dog got the dog in him. We don't know what kind of dog. Is it a pit bull? Is it a German Shepherd?
Stone
Is it
kind.
a Rottweiler? We don't even know. Is it a canine
Braun Breaker
unit?
dog. It's just dog.
You
Dog.
know,
Not the big dog.
Also
Oh
you
no,
got
no.
you got a lot of booze. You got a lot of booze in
A
the
lot of
building.
booze, a lot of booze.
I
Yeah,
think that was
a lot
more
of
for
booze.
Mello because Mello, he's facing Mello, so they don't want Braun to win.
Not even that, Walter. Like even leading up to NXT, if you
He got
again,
booze?
he
Oh,
was
I don't
getting
know.
booed. People were chanting
Damn.
Braun Breaker suck.
For
Bro, he was
real?
facing Jinder
Wow.
Mahal a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago, and they were saying Braun Breaker sucks, dude.
Damn. Tragic.
respectfully.
It was getting bad. Yeah, it was getting bad on NXT television.
Maybe he was just getting pushed too much. I guess. I
Um,
don't know.
but the match, though, I just felt like I thought their match was okay, but it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and again, I said this on the watch along. I am so accustomed to these takeover stand and deliver shows, right? Back in the day before COVID, being on a Friday night. That's because SmackDown was on a Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Had they done this on a Friday, bro, they would have gotten more time. Because again, you're doing this on a Saturday morning in the West Coast, knowing full well fans, once they leave crypto.com arena or Staples Center, whatever you want to call it, they're gonna haul ass to SoFi Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, SmackDown's on Friday. They're not
I
going to
know
compete against their own show.
That's the thing, yeah.
Unless you do it Thursday, but I mean,
That's not happening. That ain't
nah,
happening.
because a lot of fans don't go Thursday. Just diehards, like a lot of diehards probably, but
They'll fly in. A lot of
probably
the
just
NVs.
probably just pushing it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, overall, I thought their entrances was great. Well, mostly Mellows. You know, I like the Lakers theme. It made sense. You know, he likes Kobe and stuff, and it makes sense because they're in Staples Center. I'm not gonna call it crypto, whatever. And yeah, no, I thought both of them had like a big fight feel before it even came out. So they do the usual NXT like build up for them coming out. Bronze was okay. Are we talking about the match now, or I don't know?
Yeah, I guess we are. We're just putting it all together.
Yeah, put it all together. Yeah.
All right. So the match itself, it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't as good as the unsanctioned match or even the 5-way, whatever North American title match. It wasn't as good, but you know, I think this has to lead up to a rematch based off how this match played out. I know Braun, he could easily be called up after, but I don't know. This screamed like rematch to me, at least to me for Battleground. It would make sense to just put a better match, and maybe I think they needed more time too.
BRB.
But like the rep bump was fine, but I thought we were gonna get way more after that. We didn't get enough spear attempts. We didn't. I don't know. And Mello just straight up won with his finisher. I was kind of a little shocked with that, but there wasn't a lot of like how to say like false finishes, I guess, or dramatic moments. And I'm not even a big fan of all that, but I thought I expected a little more. But you know, the match itself was fine. The right guy won at the end of the day. The crowd was hyped. I think that was the main thing. Like, and the match wasn't bad, so I think it accomplished what it had to, you know, to be done.
Yeah, I thought the match was good enough to be a main event.
Yeah.
It just didn't have all of those elements of, a extraordinary main event match. Like Walter said, the false finishes, the the overall. I wouldn't say the overall feel, but like the moments. We had a couple. We had a ref bump. We had Trick Williams getting kicked out before the ref bump, and then he comes back and helps Carmelo to win with the title, and he tickles the ref's nose to wake him up, but which was kind of
That was
stupid. But
weird. Yeah.
but nonetheless, like you said, it wasn't a lot of spear attempts. You thought, like the way the match began, you would have thought, they was gonna have, technical, and then there was gonna be spotty in the middle, and then it was gonna be like, your stereotypical main event with high spots to end the match, but they didn't do any of that. They didn't do any of that. But at the end of the day, like Walter said, the right person won. We'll see where he goes from here. It looks like they're gearing towards a rematch in Lowell, Mass, at a Battleground
In his hometown, in Melo's home.
in him hometown.
And also factor into, I know we didn't mention this, bro. Carmelo Hayes wore Laker colors. He's from Boston.
Yeah, I know.
I guarantee he wears Boston's colors
Oh my god, that would be so
in
weird.
Lowell.
Now watch him
in
wear Knicks.
Louisville.
Watch him wear Knicks colors, yo.
If he
He was
wears Knicks colors, he'll be a heel.
yeah,
But he's probably gonna wear Boston colors. Um, but nonetheless, that was the match lineup and
Review
all of
thoughts.
our thoughts.
We're
What do
wrapping
you
this.
give it a grade? Yeah, what do you give a grade, Steve? What do you give a grade?
I'm gonna give this a B plus. I thought the matches that needed to delivered. No pun intended. Um, I thought it was great to see NXT, the brand, the whatever you want to refer to it as, outside of that environment that they're on a weekly base. I know people have been saying for a long time, yo, they got to get out of there. They got to start going places. And if there was ever a time, and again, shit's now getting lifted, it should have been lifted again for a year and a half, whatever the fuck it may be. I would love for them to go back to Full Sail.
Mm-hmm.
It's time, listen, again, that's how your brand is gonna grow and get better.
Yeah,
But I'm happy for
yeah.
Mello. I'm happy for Indy Hartwell. I'm happy for Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn.
Wait, come on, you don't gonna butcher her name? Come on, man.
Yeah, you were thinking. You were thinking.
But I'm happy though. Overall, I'm
Thinking,
happy.
thinking. Oh yeah.
I've been thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I triggered it.
But nonetheless, though, I'm happy that this is a good way to kick off WrestleMania Saturday for WWE, and hope they continue that momentum going into the night.
Okay. Walter, what about you?
Yeah, Steve, read my mind. I'm gonna give it a B plus as well. I agree. Like this is nice. NXT going on the road. I mean, obviously they're always on the road when it comes to stand and deliver, but like doing it more often. It looks like their PLEs are now on the road again, so they need to do more of
Mm-hmm.
that. People who care about the show, not fans who just want to be there just because they're told to. It
Mm-hmm.
feels authentic, and I clearly saw that tonight. But I thought the presentation was great too. Well, I'm so used to night, morning. I, the presentation was great for the show. I thought the night went out pretty good. HBK, I'll give him props. I thought he booked a solid show. I'm gonna give him his props, at least for this one. I think he booked everyone correctly. I feel like. I mean, maybe the North American title is a different story, but I think everything else, he did a great job. But overall, a nice way to start, WWE's version of WrestleMania weekend. And then we got the big show tonight. So this was a good way to kick off the day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give it a solid B. I thought the show was good, but I think once we look back on it, it's just gonna be a 1 to 2 match card.
Yeah.
Being the unsanctioned match, you can say 2 matches, but I think it's a 1 match card. Everything else was solid. Nothing really terrible. I mean, outside of maybe 1 match, but not really. Um, but yeah, I thought, like you said, Walter, HBK booked a solid show. Everything was well produced, and yeah, so I give it a solid B. All right, Steve, you can do the stereotypical sign offs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to wrap up your NXT Stand and Deliver 2023 review, the post show here on the Around the Point Network. But have no worry, guys. We will be back later on tonight. At the conclusion of night 1 of WrestleMania for the WrestleMania 39 night 1 recap live post show here on the network, here on the Around the Point Network. Once night 1 goes off the air, we'll be back here to recap everything from night 1 and answer your questions and all that stuff. So again, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. Big Mike, let them know where can they follow you.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Also, you can catch me back here later tonight. And if you want to know where I'm going to be at after this, I'm going to be on True Heat Gaming on Twitch, watching WrestleMania matches for Romeo Mania Part 2. Yeah.
And of course, Walter, let them know where can they check you out, bro.
Yep, you can follow me on Twitter at HeyOnWalter, and yeah, check us out later tonight after WrestleMania Night 1 for another recap.
There you go, guys. I want to thank you all again. If you are not yet subscribed, again, hit that subscribe button down below and all that fun stuff. All right, I want to thank you guys in the chat who've chimed in and took the time out of your day to chat with us as we recap the show. But it's going to do it. They're going to do it for us, for myself, for Walter, for Big Mike, for the gang. This has been the NXT Stand and Deliver post show here on the Around the Point Network. See you all later for WrestleMania Night 1 recap here on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everybody.
Oh my God.